Hey everybody, you may have heard about the guy in Washington, D.C. who was charged with felony assault on a law enforcement officer after throwing a Subway sandwich at a Customs and Border Patrol agent. Well, a grand jury just refused to indict him. I want to explain what that means and why it should give us hope for the future. I'm Liz Oyer, the former pardon attorney for the Department of Justice. This is going to require a little bit of background on how grand juries work, so please bear with me. In the federal system and most states, prosecutors have to seek permission from a grand jury before they can proceed with felony charges. This is called an indictment. So what is a grand jury? It's a group of citizens who convene to hear evidence and vote on whether to authorize charges. It can include anywhere between 16 and 23 people. If the grand jury votes to authorize charges, this is called returning an indictment. A grand jury is different from a regular jury in several important ways. One, only the prosecutor gets to present evidence. The defendant is not entitled to present a defense or to participate in any way. Two, grand jury proceedings are conducted completely in secret. They're not open to the public, the press, or even the defendant. Three, prosecutors do not have to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. They only have to meet a much lower standard called probable cause. Four, grand jury votes do not have to be unanimous. They only need a majority vote to return an indictment. For all of these reasons, there's a famous saying that a good prosecutor can persuade a grand jury to indict a ham sandwich. In other words, the deck is so stacked in favor of the prosecutors that they almost always get their indictment. But not this time, and not this sandwich. This week, a federal grand jury voted to reject prosecutors' efforts to indict the Subway sandwich thrower. His name is Sean Charles Dunn, and he actually worked for the Justice Department before he was arrested. If he had been indicted, he would have faced up to 8 years in prison. Prosecutors can try again to get an indictment, but they only have 30 days to do so. Dunn's case comes right on the heels of another case where DC prosecutors tried 3 times to indict a woman for felony assault on an FBI agent. They failed every time, which is totally unheard of. What's so extraordinary about this is it shows that we, the citizens, are the last line of defense for our democracy, even when all of our other systems are failing us. And we, the citizens, are standing strong. So don't give up. And if you found this video hopeful or helpful, please comment and share. Thanks.